Hi, Cancer, Sun, and Rising Venus in North Node. Welcome to your July 2026 tarot message. I hope and pray all is well with you. I was getting in my channel messages before I started the reading that a lot of you guys have been focusing on how to navigate through a relationship. It feels like it may not necessarily be one that everybody wants, as there is some sort of desire for individuality. I'm seeing that some of you guys who were struggling with a relationship, but there was a living circumstance that affected it, that somebody, either you or them, is going to have some sort of opportunity to seek opportunities elsewhere, and they're going to be interested in that in the month of July, which is good news for you because it's going to lighten your load and it's going to like make you feel a little bit refreshed. Because what was coming through was, it was like a responsibility energy reverse, where you feel a little bit overwhelmed by everything that is coming towards you, or burdened because you could be trying to overgive to a circumstance that no longer serves you. One in which you recognize was a deadbeat situation, and one in which you gained independence from already, Cancer. So what have you been giving to that you've already ended a commitment or a chance with? But because whatever this is, it feels like it's arising again for you to learn a lesson over so that you can complete this cycle. This month in general, just for everybody, there was this energy of completion everywhere. The World card has been showing up everywhere. But also the Ten of Swords is somebody who may have struggled with this, or there may have been something that you it's like you struggle to detach from it, but you needed a lot of healing from it as it is what the Most High is saying, because you overgave so much. I'm also getting this energy here that what's going to happen between the 9th through the 11th for Cancer is that there's going to be some sort of miraculous, hopeful situation that happens, okay? And I'm also getting here that this could have been somebody that you're separated from, but I feel like this is a victory in which you want somebody else to get because it favors you. It could free up stress. It could give you the opportunity for independence again. There's also this opportunity here for you to have an energy of magnetism. If you were struggling with attractiveness or looks or even just sustainability, this is going to help you in some way with that. I'm also getting that around those times, it's going to be an excellent time to look for like your favorite new shoes or a pair that you've been looking for. It could be a great time to catch deals, sales opportunities, and things like that. Colors like whites, silvers, golds, blues, and reds, like wine, reds, and berries, could be very significant for the sign of Cancer during that time too. Somebody wants to re-engage with you. Oh my goodness. And as I say that, it feels like it could be an ex. Doesn't have to be for everybody. It could have been somebody who was in your life at some point in time, maybe a friend. And I feel like you carried some distance with this person, or this person, there was something shallow about the relationship. And so there was something that transpired and you felt like it was too stressful. It caused you restlessness. You separated from it, Cancer. It's revisiting you. And I'm also getting a situation here is going to be revisited as well, meaning you need to go ahead and be careful of how you are perceived. There's something here with how people have already perceived you. Scorpio energy is significant here twice. I'm getting this energy of somebody who didn't have the best reputation when it came to commitments, how they wanted to put up a front about a situation. It feels like they're going to be addressing a situation, or they may be telling you of some sort of change, they're making a decision, okay? There's going to be some sort of surprise when it comes to a love situation and how it's handled, because I feel like this change is something that maybe you thought that this person was narrow-minded or something like that, like they were limiting you. But I feel here that you got realistic about a circumstance and you recognize that there was something about it that you didn't desire, that there was more to your life or an opportunity that was meant to come into you. You felt this way. Your intuition was telling you and guiding you this way too. They're going to tell you something so that you know, so that you're not wondering about where you stand in some way. There's going to be some sort of truth that comes in after the 14th that lets you know a final situation. And I'm seeing something that goes back to how it was too. So just be very mindful of that. Somebody could be wanting to revisit the past, or this could have been a relationship where you notice that person wanted to always revisit the past or talk about it, bring it up. But I feel like there's been so much that has changed, but there's something here about revisiting the past and paying attention to it. Somebody wanting to pay attention to like the good times that were there. I feel like you've moved on from this situation. You could even feel like it brought you a lot of conflict. It suffocated you. This is a suffocating energy, especially when it comes to people who are adventurous and seek a lot of growth, who like to have a lot of fun. So there's somebody here who struggle with this. Somebody could be coming in trying to convince you that they've changed in this area. I don't see you being fully convinced, Cancer, especially if this person is born. I don't know why I'm getting between May 11th and 13th. So Taurus could be important here. Scorpio was also coming through. All of the water signs are here. Libra and Aquarius is here too. This is the person that's carrying this energy that wants to do this to you that you needed to know about. You have the Eight of Swords. This is about an energy who hasn't been compromising when it's come to self-healing. They haven't been putting the proper time away to do this. They've been trying to cram in work, over negotiating with people, places, and things they don't need to, overstimulating situations, maybe involved in drama. I'm also seeing somebody could have had a financial restriction that came to their account after betting or gambling on a sports event. Be very careful of this energy or the situation, Cancer. That's not going to be for everybody. I'm seeing this could be somebody's boyfriend too who's done this, and they may be trying to come to you to ask you to get them out of this woe or this trouble. Could be involving a Sagittarius, a Leo, or Aries. Somebody here who focuses more on their attraction when it comes to handling responsibilities in order to get what they want. This person is very flirtatious this month. They come through as wanting to have some sort of new start with you, have new conversations with you. This person is going to be wanting to have small talk with you. If you don't like that, you're probably not going to like this person this month, but I just thought I would tell you. Then you have a King of Cups energy that is more sincere, honest, open with you. Cancerian energy that's coming through, maybe more like yourself, Cancer, if this is not you. But it feels like there's somebody who's attracted to offers and opportunities with you. I wouldn't be surprised if this type of person wants to go traveling with you this month, wants to engage in sightseeing, concert, indulging. Somebody may want to go to restaurants with you. Events, gatherings could also be very important with this person. If it's not a family friend, this could be somebody here that you just have a deep admiration for. I feel like you see a lot of yourself in that person. Okay, they're different from this other person. I feel like they stimulate you more. They may come to you with some news that has them a little bit in regret, whether it's how they've handled a situation or how they've been mishandled. Some of them, it could be financially or involving our earth sign here, but I am seeing that there's going to be an event in which they tell you about something, but I feel like they have some sort of financial shortage there too. They weren't completely feeling like they should invest, so there's something here where they pause some sort of investment towards something. This could have even been you and what happened in a relationship. I am seeing, Cancer, that a lot of you guys may have multiple parties in either which you want to reconcile with, or multiple people want to reconcile with you, whether they've told you or not. Because some of them, I feel like you have them blocked, you've been ignoring them, there's distance, or this is how you feel about somebody who has you blocked, or something where there's been distance or something. There's something here about if you overstress something about this person. If you calm down and gained enlightenment about it, you would see that something that maybe you thought was unattractive about a person is actually not. Weird. But this person may carry earth energy. Um, but there's something here in which you haven't seen about this person that is showing signs of actually healthier than what you thought. And there's somebody here who is supporting this energy too with the King of Swords, which means that they have something here that negates lying, cheating, stealing type of energy. It's crazy because I feel like somebody blocked somebody because of infidelity situations. Be careful of these types of things coming up in July, because I do feel here somebody's not going to be completely open, honest, and authentic about their faithfulness and commitments, relationships, or even their faith in general and like their belief systems, especially if somebody hasn't been on the straight and narrow. So be mindful of who you're around, who you're talking to, who you're giving your energy to. Also, this could be any sign of energy of work, okay? So be mindful here because there could be somebody here who hasn't been the most honest, especially if you work as like an assistant to somebody. You may discover this. Somebody could be like investing in multiple things for two people or something like that, and you notice that they're getting multiple of the same thing. And also, I'm seeing somebody's going to get caught up with a mixed up receipt in which they may have been investing in two women or two parties, two men, something like that. Be mindful, okay? Judgment is here because I'm also seeing accountability is going to be very important and responsibility. Having faith that things are going to go the way that they need to is also crucial here, and not focusing on the worst or the past when things weren't good. Okay, I'm seeing here that again, somebody struggled with this, but you're going to be that enlightenment that's able to help somebody to trust again. Yep, the world, that completion of cycle that I was talking about early on in the reading. It feels like you're going to be wanting to make sure that you handle things properly, that things are really finalized. You see how that person is moving? The Emperor is somebody who is already very responsible. They know how to handle things properly. This is somebody here who is bossing up. You're going to be bossing up in situations, and it feels like the thing that is really important for Cancer this month is the mentality. Okay, the logistics of things. It feels like you are very perceptive in how you want things to go, how to manifest and maneuver it, and you want to make sure that you take all of the proper steps. It feels like you're going through the process of completion this whole entire month and you're mastering it because it feels like it was something that took you a while to master. And I'm also getting here that you had a lot of people who were getting in your way who financially wanted to take from you. And I'm also seeing that this is at a time in which you're finally getting looked at for offers. A lot of you guys could have felt like maybe within the last 5 years you experienced some sort of unemployment or even job or situation changes or something like that, Cancer. But whatever this is, I feel like you've decided to change for the better. You've decided to change your situations around so that you didn't have a grievance. But yeah, you have, like I said, the adventure and the reverse. Fear of failure or the unknown may be keeping you from taking risks, experiencing new opportunities. Some of you guys, it's even like trying to commit to or date somebody new or even like fix your situation around. It feels like there's been stagnancy that's been very key for Cancer, but you've been trying to do things to force yourself out of the stagnancy, but unfortunately it shows that you're making the same pattern or cyclical behaviors. Like, for example, jumping in too soon could be one of them for some of you guys here. But I feel like there's something where you take emotionally damaging risks. And so what happens or what's happening right now is that there's going to be some sort of contractual stipulation related to a relationship where things weren't meant to be so serious or something like that, but because you've allowed something to go on exhaustively, is going to relate there. It's going to affect you in some way there. But emotional wounds are still open and past pain continues to influence the present. More time and effort are needed for true healing. This is also about somebody who is not with their real soulmate, but has some sort of huge tie, like bought a house with them. Be very careful of this energy because I don't know who this is. With support in the reverse, like there's going to be something here where another person finds out that they've been in so much debt that they lied about, that they're going to try to like do something to try to remove somebody. Like I'm seeing somebody who gets kicked out. So just be very careful of who you're around because I feel like this person hasn't been honest about like debts that they have accrued or why they're with you, because it feels like somebody wants you to take care of you, like take care of them, and they're taking advantage of these opportunities. You may feel isolated or unable to accept help. Open your heart to support around you. It's because this person wanted to like barricade you and take everything that you had, all of your resources. Don't allow this person to do this. Or if this is a situation that you're in and it's just bringing it up again, it's telling you that this person's going to be back at it. Okay, Leo energy is very significant in the world card. Look up I was seeing some of you guys getting into tarot. If you're in the tarot and you haven't heard their signs called here, look into the world card and see what other symbols and signs that relate to like this person that may relate here, because I feel like you need to be really aware of who this is. This is a strategist. I feel like this person, they had everything set up. This feels like somebody who carries a boy child as well. And just be mindful, not everybody is out to get you. Okay, because a lot of these people definitely aren't, but I'm seeing somebody here this month, they're going to amp up with some sort of intention towards something. And I feel like you used to give this person what they wanted all the time, and the Most High is saying, don't do that this time. Okay, so those were your messages. I hope and pray that this resonates with you. Libra is very important there, as I say it. If it resonates with you, thumbs up the video, comment down below, share, and subscribe. I would love to read for your energy. Thank you so very much for tuning in. May you stay blessed. Bye.